and welcome back to another 6-scale figure review with me, your host, That Metro Mania. And today we have the second S Heroes Batman. We have S Heroes Shadow Hero, not Dark Hero, which I believe the last one was called. This one is Shadow Hero. So this one is Batman from the beginning of Batman the Animated Series, unlike the previous one, which was unlike what I said in the video. For whatever reason, despite knowing that I was wrong, the new Batman Adventures Batman. This one I can confirm 100% is definitely Batman the Animated Series and not Justice League. I don't know where Justice League came out of my mouth. That one's on me. But obviously, this is the one I've been a little bit more excited for because I love the B-Task look. I love the yellow belt. I love the yellow behind the bat symbol. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. And the box is pretty colorful. It's got some like blues. It's got some yellows, to represent the blue in the cape and the yellow on the symbol and the belt. It's all right. Back is a bunch of nothing, but they did put the bat symbol up top. It makes it look like they almost got a license for it, but we all know they didn't. Anyway, I want to get this guy out of the box and onto the spinning turntable, so let's do that right now. So here he is out of the box, and I gotta say, he does look good. I like the way he looks, just like the other Batman. I'm quite happy with the proportions. I'm happy with the fabric of the suit. And there's definitely one or two slight issues that I will talk about. Some might even be prevalent to you right here. But all in all, I'm definitely happy with what we have here, and we will have to see, because I know Jazz Inc. has talked about making their own to go with their Batmobile. We'll definitely have to see how that one turns out, and I'm going to see and debate whether I pick up that B-Task Batmobile to go with this guy, if I can figure out shelf space at any time soon. But for now, I've got this guy, and I definitely want to talk about him a lot more and tell you the goods and the bads, unfortunately, of this guy. So let's get him off of that spinning turntable and take a closer look at the Batty Billionaire. So the accessories, for the most part, are almost the exact same, except for maybe one or two things being slightly different as the other one. We've got the weird shaped Batarang, which everybody remembers, mustache orang, classic. The one that is different is, oopsies, they are die cast, by the way, confirmed. The one that is different is he's got these Batarangs this time as opposed to the bigger one. I like the shape of these. They are fun. I like these nice. I am missing a Batarang, however. I checked everything. I just think they forgot to pack it. We've got the doohickey, like I said last time. Doohickey kind of speaks to me, but I don't really understand it. I believe it's another bat claw of sorts, but I don't remember. And then we have this doohickey. A little Christmas tree guy. Again, I don't know where this came from. The little point, it looks like it's supposed to plug into something, but mine is slightly bent, and I really don't know what this is. Weird, but it is what it is. We've got our actual grapple launcher, which, like previously, you can see it's folded up in there. And we have the grapple part, so you can have that just like that. It does come out, obviously, which you saw in the previous video. And then we've got our million faces and million face paint plates. Again, we've got our angry, we've got our and we've got our kind of like smile face. These are the exact same as the previous ones, and you even get the lovely gas mask and goggles. We do also get another of the exact same Bruce Wayne sculpt, nothing different here. And we've got the bat mask flap, so if you want to have the sculpt on, you can have this behind it. Or you could have it be like a cosmic entity that just wants to consume. It's completely up to you. And then the arms are the exact same way, so unfortunately you still have that pain in the back, trying to get the arms off from here and hoping that it doesn't break. So here we have our Batman, and like I said, the cowl is pretty much the exact same as the previous one. Hold on, I have that. I should have been more prepared, but I technically was prepared with my briefcase of preparedness. And you can see right here, no you can't, you can see right here is pretty much the exact same thing. I think the ears might be slightly longer if I'm not. No. They might be slightly longer, but that's completely... No, they're the same. So the cowl is the exact same thing. The only thing you're really missing accessory-wise from this one to the other one is the fact that you don't get a second cape, which is fine. It's whatever. But just like I said with the previous one, I like it. This one fits more with the BTAS look anyway, so I'm quite happy about that. Does still have that weird neck problem. It's slightly better with this one because the neck is more of a solid piece as opposed to more fabric-y, so it folds in. So you can kind of get it to look nice if you have it sink straight up. That looks fine. But any other angle, it is still going to look kind of weird. But it's a little bit easier to work with than the other one. Obviously, we've seen the sculpts. We don't really need to talk about it. The cape is a big contender of being different because it doesn't have the Batman triangle as I stated in the previous video. This one's got the Batman rounded bit. It's not perfect per se. It kind of sits weird. It doesn't look quite right from every angle, but it does look nice overall. It's got a nice drape to it, and it's not hindering his articulation like the other one was because of the bat triangle. I feel like it should come down a little bit more if I'm remembering correctly in my mind's eye, but I could be mistaken. But it does look nice, and it flows nicely overall. Mine, for some reason, likes to drape a little bit more to the left than to the right, and I'm not quite sure why that is. I keep fixing it, but it keeps going back. It does have a wire in it, so you can get some like posing in there. It's not the strongest wire in the world, but there is a wire. So here we have our bat single. I don't know why I keep saying single. Bat symbol on his chest, surrounded by the beautiful, like crisp, like gold yellow oval. I love this look. This is what it is for me. I love the classic, you know, the 89 and the old Batmans of Adam West era, but I like the golds better than the yellow, which you see on the belt there, which is a point of contention for me. But we'll get to that in a second. So yes, we have our lovely yellow with the bat in the middle, which does match the Batarang. It's like the Batman. And it does really speak to me overall, so I am happy about that. Coming down, the belt is a different shade of yellow. I don't know why, because I feel like it's supposed to match the symbol, but it's like a lighter, like a banana yellow, so it's really weird, and it stands out, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I've seen people repaint them, which I'll probably end up doing, but because I wanted to do the review first, I didn't want to repaint it before the review, because I feel like that would be disingenuous. But it is a really weird choice to go with like a different shade of yellow overall, all the way around. But you know, it's decisions. Also, you can see the blue interior of the cape, which is nice. Just like in the show, the cape on the inside is blue. Helps stand out a little bit more. It is very vibrant in a 6-scale form as opposed to, you know, a TV where shadows cover it up and it looks a bit more cell shaded. But I am happy overall that I got some color contrast with this blue and the yellow. And then we've got this black pants here, which is more of like the material from the cape. And it feels really weird because you would think it would be like a fabric, but it's not. It's not like awful, but it's just like weird. It's like a weird mix-up of color in there. But I do like it. It does look nice. And it helps break up that suit. Quite lovely. And obviously, this is my favorite design for an animated Batman. So they've translated it over really well. And then from here, it is just his regular pants. And then the, unfortunately, still disappointing, no split cut boots that are all one piece. I would hope that since they did the split cut for the Superman, maybe they change it over the Batman. But knowing them, they're probably just going to try to resell the Batman body like they just did with Superman, with the recolored pants and the recolored cape and then the split cut boots, which is tempting, but I don't think it's worth it overall. Anyway, I've been looking forward to this. Let's bring out both Batmans and see how they look side by side. Something interesting I wasn't expecting here is the new Batman Adventures Batman is taller. I thought they'd be the same size because they're the same thing. But he's just like a slight hair taller, which is odd, especially because he's taller than Superman, and I know a lot of people had problems with him being taller than Superman. I didn't care either way. Batman is my big imposing guy. I'll let him be taller than Superman. I'll let him have one thing over Superman, you know? But it is odd that he's taller than himself. Because usually you get shorter as you age because your body is more pressed down by gravity, you know? Look that up. That's definitely a thing. Gravity is pulling you down. That's why you get shorter over time. Also, this one does have the fabric breakup in the suit as opposed to this one, which has a different material. I don't know why they chose one over the other, since it's kind of the same concept overall. But, you know, they make decisions as they go. You can see, obviously, there's drastic differences here. This one lacks a bit more color than this one. Cape has the bat triangle. This one is more of a bat rounded. I love them both equally for different reasons. And it really is up to you which one you prefer at the end of the day. I don't have a preference or a choice because I just love them. Anyway, let's take the bats out of here and do some articulation. So, life ending 360 degrees, which is good. Up that far and down that far. Good back and forth. You got a lot of freedom here. Just, you know, use it as need be. Arm goes up that far, but doesn't hold that far. You can get... I don't like that squeaking. Pretty good range. Not... pretty good at the elbow, actually. It stopped for a second, but then it kept going. Obviously, there's no wrist articulation because it's all one piece. I don't think you're getting much crunch. It's not really moving. Ooh, a nice spread. Leg goes up that far. Leg does not go back any. 90 degrees at the knee. And, like I said, no articulation anywhere at all. And while we were doing that, Batman got his bib out so he could... Oh, he's getting a haircut, actually. This is perfect. Now we can roleplay Batman getting a haircut. There you go. It's everybody's dream right here. Batman getting a haircut. Why don't we get off to the end of the video before I completely lose my mind forever? So, obviously, I love this guy. And that's because completely 100% I'm biased towards Batman the Animated Series. I am looking forward to seeing what Jazz Inc. does with theirs and to see what they can improve on, you know, some of the problems with this no seam or no articulation in the wrists or the feet. I want to see how they do with split cuts, you know, the neck, color matching, because I had a whole plan for a final pose here and I could not get these arms off. You're gonna have to like really, really, really heat these up in order to get any momentum of getting these off. But other than that, and you know, the few problems that I have, this guy is still pretty solid. He's a good price, and I really looking forward to seeing if S-Hero decides to keep going on this Justice League line or if they're ending it off on Wonder Woman. I would love to see them keep going because I have been, you know, I'm invested so far. They've done some pretty decent work for a company that really didn't do anything before that, all that interesting. I think they found a money pit, and they should really take advantage of it before everybody else decides to jump on that bandwagon. If you picked up this guy or the previous guy, feel free to let me know how you feel about it, and feel free to make sure you remind me in every video from now on that I called it the wrong Batman in the last video, and I'm a fraud and a quack, and I should just quit while I have a chance, and I should go change my name and hide for the rest of my life, because that is really embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I realized as soon as I posted it, and I went, now I can't fix it, because now I just look like a moron. But I'm happy, and I hope you're happy too with these. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please feel free to like and subscribe, because the channel has been doing quite nice lately, and I've been really enjoying this, and I've got a lot of stuff going on this month, and I want to make sure that you guys are just as on board as I am with making it. So feel free to, like I said, like and subscribe to let me know you're still here and you're supporting the metro train, as I guess I'll call it, because I'm having the time of my life that I get to talk to you guys about this stuff, and you guys willingly talk to me about it as well. That's the most insane part, is you guys talk back to me about this stuff as opposed to me just talking to a wall. Because if I wanted to talk to a wall, I could do that right now. Actually, I can't. They're all covered in 6-scale figures. And with all of that out of the way, I've been me, and you've been you, and thank you for watching another 6-scale figure review. Hopefully you will join me next time when we review something maybe new. I will see you then.